これからどうする？
Dungeon guide. Natural cave. Yes, we'll give it a try. Excuse me. Alright. Check out this natural cave.
Yeah.
Sorry for dragging you out here. Let me explain the situation first. So you have heard how the old group split into the blue team, the Lin, and the green team, the Kabaru, right? Told us a bit about it. Not about the whole blue and green thing, though. That's just what I've been calling them since they have all started using matching armor. Anyway, since the split, both sides have been claiming they will be the ones to take down the boss. They've even been fighting over mobs like a bunch of dumb kids. Don't they realize they could just cooperate? Both leaders are mostly keeping things in check, so I'm sure they will eventually team up for the boss raid. But the problem is the battle itself. Sounds like a good spot for me to interrupt. I'll take things from you, Kiwi boy. I've finally got all the quest details. Oh, Argo, what quest? So you remember how the Flow 1 boss used different gear and stuff? Then it did join the beta test, right? Well, it turns out that we would have known that if we hadn't overlooked the certain quest. We would have learned all about the katana attack. I'll admit, as an information broker, I really should have been more thorough. But that's just why I made sure to leave no stone unturned out here on Flow 2, checking everything until bingo. There's an NPC who says, aid us and we will share with you the old tales of the beasts of the towers. Before they all talk, we will need to bring the item they want to complete in guilds, the Smith's Guild and the Merchant's Guild. At the same time, the thought being that by treating them the same, we can strengthen them without putting one ahead of the other and leave room for future cooperation, I guess. Sounds a bit like a certain other group we know, huh? Anyway, so there you have it. I want you all to go out there and get the items we need to complete this quest. I could do this quest myself, but if I take too long, those blue and green teams, they will probably charge ahead on into the boss battle as is. If something like what happened down on Flow 1 happens again and they aren't collected enough to work together, I don't even want to imagine what will become of them. I want to make sure we have all the information we can get so we can avoid any mishaps during the boss battle. The Smith's Guild is looking for a Taurus amulet. You can find it down in the lower labyrinth. The Merchant's Guild is looking for 15 blazing pelt from Bloodworth. You can get them in these caves. We'll head into the labyrinth. Do you think you can handle the caves? Where should we meet back again? Key boy? He will probably need more time, I guess. So how about out by the labyrinth? We'll head there once we finish with the blazing pelt. See you later. You two should be high enough to level to handle it, so those don't get careless. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Oh, there's a bat. Cool bat. Alright. Clear that out. There's a bee now. A wasp. Leveled up. I leveled up. Level 22. Ooh. Oh my god. This ain't working, eh? Just a second. Alright, never mind. Let's get going. Who's this wolf? What the hell is this? One last wolf. Haha! The wolves have been exterminated. Sadie. What does she want?
何かあったの?
Oh, Sashi. What are you doing out here? Don't tell me you joined up with the Arcade Liberation Squad. Hey, have you seen a group of full boys around my age? Fans of yours? No, can't say we have. Are they supposed to be with you? We rode together until we got here, but this big bull thing drove us apart now. And now we are all separated. By the time I realized it, I was on my own. What am I going to do? What if they die out there alone? I'll try that now.
よかった。
They all fled back to floor 1. I guess I just got a bit too panicked. A giant bull just chased you away from your friends. That's good reason to be panicked. Everyone was probably worried. Like, they were all sending messages. Where are you? Are you alright? I didn't even check them, so they went searching all over for me. They're already on the way here now. You don't want any big bulls chasing you off again, right? We'll be right there with you, so just tell your friends to wait in town. That would be wonderful, but are you sure you don't mind? Won't you head into the labyrinth? We were just going to be waiting there anyway. Both down there, so we can't send that many messages.
Yo.
What gives you look like you are in trouble? You see.
問題ない。
Well, in that case, I think I can help. Me and my pals were just heading down there ourselves, looking for the very same Taurus amulet. We should run into Kyoto down there somewhere. When we do, we'll let them know about
お願
you.
いします。
You're a lifesaver. If you activate that teleport monument there, you should be able to get back to the Flow 2 teleport gate with no trouble.
またね。
I'll wait here while you go activate it, so just let me know when you are finished. a high enough level to make it to flow 2, right? May take a while, but you should be able to handle those raging bulls. It was probably just the size of them that got you
えっ
scared.
と、
It's more just, well, our gear is pretty shoddy, but getting new stuff or upgrading costs money, and we were thinking rather than just wasting our money on a small boost, we should keep saving until we have enough to get some much better stuff. We decided to come out here just to face monsters we know we can handle and save up money that way.
なるほど。
In any normal game, that would be fine, but this isn't any normal game anymore. It's not worth putting your life on the line for a chump change. I'm not trying to criticize you. What we need here is some place to buy better gear at better prices than in the shops, yeah? We could set up a system where high-level players pass along gear they don't need anymore. I'll need to think this over. Sorry to eat up so much of your time. I'll go pass along your message. You take care of that goal now. You
私に
hear?
任せて。
You don't have to fight, Sachi. Just stick close to us. And I both come a long way, you know. You two work so hard to support each other. You're just the perfect match.
恥ずかしいよ。
What? No, we haven't. We don't really. Don't say that. You're safe with us, Sachi. We'll lead
よろし
the
く
way.
ね。
こんにちは。
Okay. Do. Got no SP. Oops. Where now? Oh, back over there. There we go.
ありがとう。
Thank you both so much. I can handle myself from here.
うん。
I'm just heading back to town. I'm sure I'll never hear the end of it when I get back, though. I'm sorry to have troubled you. We all agreed to work together, right? We'll always be there for you for this sort of stuff. Just try not to get into trouble, okay? I'll tell everyone all about it, how strong you two have gotten to. Don't go embarrassing us now.
またね。
I'll see you around then. In a normal game, this would just make for a funny story, but I'm just glad Sachi is alright. We better head back to the labyrinth. Can't use this? Huh. Maybe something's bugged out. Alright, we're going back to Kyoto and Asuna. There you go. Sorry for the wait. We have got the item we need.
大丈夫だ。
No worries. We got your message. Did somebody order some boss intel? The rat indeed. Did you teleport or something? I wish, but no. Unfortunately, anyway, about that boss, they said the tower boss is a volcano named after the stars. When its eyes twinkle, lightning's breath shall fall upon us. So I guess it's a Taurus. Then the king is our next boss. Not sure about that lightning breath part though. The bait to the floor 2 boss was Colonel Nato and his superior officer General Barin. Or more precisely, Nato the Colonel Taurus and Barin the General Taurus is a giant minotaur who wields a golden hammer that unleashes lightning attacks. Just a slight tight touch and you'll be left stunned, or worse than that, get hit twice and you'll be paralyzed. Lots of beta testers got wiped out from that. The trick is to watch and see what he's moving to attack and dodge that, and bring a lot of anti-paralysis items. All the other parties should have this intel.
と
Is that hammer attack the lightning's breath we heard about? Though I don't see how this attack could be called breath at all. There's that, and the fact that the Colonel and General are not kins, really. I'm just going on a hunch here, but I'd say the floor boss, he is the Colonel and General and a third kin. But back during the beta test, there were enemies higher up that used this lightning breath attack, right, Keyboy? Oh, that lightning breath spreads out super fast, and if it touches you, you'll be stunned or even paralyzed. I would wager that before it unleashes its attack, there will be some sort of light in its eyes.
なるほど。
The groups taking on the boss should be able to manage.
いや、
Right about that, it turns out they're already down in the labyrinth. They just headed in. If we hurry, we should be able to catch up.
頼んだぜ。
We are going to head straight for the boss. When you're ready to go, come looking for
気をつけてね。
us. This labyrinth is full of half-naked minnow. It's just full of tough enemies, so watch yourself. Just like Keyboy here said, this boss has some awful deep buffs attacks. I'll give you your reward for the last quest, so make sure you prepare yourselves. What's the reward? Let's go.
頼んだぞ。
Counting on you two. It's not just that the skin is a completely new enemy. No one knows how to fight it or how strong it may be. Pray that you'll be able to help Keyboy and company get through in one piece. We'll be off then. Oh, he's just a player, okay. Alright, so let's get going. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Lesser Toast.
これで終わりよ。負けない。そこ。負けない。
What's in here? This is attacking everything I see, okay? Oh, I'm almost level 23 now. Level 23. Got 3 more stages left. Toast. Boom.
負けない
Dead and dusted.
そこは
Full back. Dead and dusted. Dead and dusted. Let's go. Full back. It's a lot of whole bats.
行きます負けない
Boom, 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 boom. Well, I'm not going there just yet. Going over here to finish off the last of the monsters. To maximize the XP I gain.
負けない負けないそこは負けない
Boom. Too easy. Time to go for the boss. What do you mean there are 3 bosses full size?
あ
We only just found out ourselves. If you are all potted up to face only 2 bosses, you may want to fall back and regroup first. If we stop here, it'll be just that what the beetle wants, forget him and let's go. We'll heed Kirito's word. This sort of intel can do nothing but help us. Still, if the Liberation Squad is going on ahead, we can't simply back down here. We can't let them get ahead. Figured you'd say that. You are no better than those beetles you love so much. We Dragon Knights have taken up the torch of Davao. Don't forget your place.
と
Well, we seem to have made in time, but this doesn't look
前途
good.
多難ね
Indeed, we are bearing so much needed news. But all they care about is who's in charge. What a bunch of idiots. Kirito came all the way out here, worried about them and everything. They aren't quite as foolish as you may think. After what happened on floor 1, they put in a plane to retreat if the boss seems different than expected. If that's the case, then why are they bickering like this? They don't want Kirito here to be the raid leader now that he's shown up with this intel, and it's not only Kirito they are worried about, it's both of you two. Why else everyone is well aware of how you helped Kabaru to get everyone up to level they probably told everyone on purpose, so they have launched propaganda wars to convince everyone that their team is the best, huh?
と
They are using you to show others that stronger players are joining their side first, and by doing so, they are hoping to steal members from the other side. The whole reason sentiment against Kirito has abated. It's because they are afraid that will help the other side too. It's easy to see right through their actions. You have your own party too, right, LG? Have they tried
Yeah.
recruiting? Nope. We have been pretty clear from the get-go that we are a neutral, independent party. Now then, looks like things have settled down. Enough jabbering about. We are gonna head in just like we planned, and you all are gonna back us up, got it? Everyone watches out for the General Hamo attack, and if too many of us get paralyzed, we
気
fall
をつけて
back.
いけよ。
And like I said earlier, we need to watch out for the King's Breath attack too. We just gotta treat it like the General and watch his eyes, yeah? You hear that, fellas? Don't let the stolty beetle here take the prize that move out. Well, looks like we are the backups. Sorry for dragging you into this. What are you gonna do now, Q2? Are you gonna go ahead and inform your own little
Yeah.
brigade? Yeah, right. No matter how much they bicker, those lot are still the ones supporting all the players here. If anything should happen to them, I'll take it out of this here. We'll only get further away. That's how I feel at least. If we can't make it through here, we will only slow down everyone else.
頼んだぜ。
So we are going. Oh, hide. Oh. So we are going to the front line. We have got to keep them all safe. Let's do it. Well, let's see if I can do the boss. Not over the final toss is dead. That was fast as hell, boy. Fast the fuck, boy. Following the general toss. Dead and dusted. Time for the third one, eh? He's a boss, alright. Astrus or whatever. Oh shit.
Bye bye.
Oh god damn. Let's go, leveled up as well.
Congratulations!
That was most impressive. That king was pretty frightening.
やっと安心で
Do
き
you
るね。
think you were able to handle it?
やったな。
He really was a bull king named after the stars. More of a Minotaur king than a bull king. I mean, it was a bull, but whatever happened to sticking with the support squad, huh? Whoever said you could run in here and steal the last attack bonus? That's dumb, they are the ones working with the Doti Bito. I bet they knew exactly how the battle was gonna play out, but they just kept quiet until the last second and ran away with the spoils. Is that true? What have you been scheming with that Bito over there?
まさか
You haven't done anything wrong, and neither has Kyoto. Like we are gonna believe that, you wanna prove it, and hand over that bonus share with the rest of us. It's the only way to prove your allegiance.
そんな
Oh, as if you guys were the ones bickering among yourselves, and now you wanna throw blame at them? Is this how top players are supposed to act? Those two gathered intel, but they have got nothing to do with me, and even if they did, they just saved your lives, and at least say something, Kibaru. It was pure skill on your end that took down the boss. We missed our chance for the last attack because even though we heard about the boss in advance, our strategy couldn't keep up. That bonus is yours. You own it. Out there by beating Flow 2. You got something to say it on Flow 3. We ain't about to lose out to those knights. Not to that Beetle either. You got my thanks this time around, but this ain't gonna how things are gonna go down next time. You've got yourself a rival, Kyoto. Not that I want one. Anyway, we're off to Flow 3. We need to let Argo know how we beat Flow 2. You keep saying we this and we that, but who said you could include me in all of this? You and I have been parted for a while now, working together, and I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm not just going to go up and leave you now. That's got him on a real good leash, huh? Knows a lot about many things. It's good to keep someone like him around.
と
Would you mind if we join you? If it wouldn't be your bother, that is. Come right along. I'm sure Augur will be
ありがとう
happy.
また会おうぜ。
I'm just going to stick with my group here. We have got something to take care of. I'll see you all
さようなら
around. I must say though, Koharu, you have changed a lot since we first met. You used to look like you thought the world was your enemy. And you looked like the world was gonna beat you to a pulp. Good thing you found someone you could trust. You too, right? Why does a secret talk between girls get me so uneasy? We need to talk about Flow 3 in a sense. This is where SAO gets real.
なあ、
Yeah, up until now we have only faced monsters like kobolds and Taurus, but from here on we face human enemies. They look and talk just like NPCs, and they can use sword skills too. That guy who locked us in here, Hiroto Kabayaba, back in the magazine interview, he said as much. Sword art is born from the flashes and sounds woven between sword skills into concerto of life and death. So yeah, from here on we really start Sword Art Online. Alright then. Alright then. Flow 3 is supposed to be here at the first theme, so as you can see, it's ludicrously green, and well, there are monster trees out there.
と
You don't think the trees in the forest just suddenly spring to life, do you? Normal trees won't just suddenly turn into monsters, but they are monsters that pretend to be trees. If you aren't careful, they will get you when you get
う
close.
ーん
What a wonderful surprise anyway. Shouldn't we send word to
な
Augur?
あ、
I was about to do just that.
これで一安心だな。
And sent. Now Argo should be able to get this info out to all the other players. Okay, so this area here is called Forest of Raven Mist, and just like the name suggests, the place is thick with fog to get lost in. Once the heavy fog rolls in, you'll lose all sense of direction, and it will jam all communications.
まさか
There's this fog you were talking about. I can't see a thing. Just where do you think you're putting those hands? I didn't do anything. No one ever said you did, Kirito. Looks like it was just a stick anyway. It's a monster. Jeez, this is also confusing.
大丈夫？
Suna, what happened? Are you okay? Don't head in too deep. The fog, Well, the fog has cleared out, but it looks like we have lost Asuna in the game. Keyboy, though, should be fine. The monsters around here don't seem much stronger than back at Flow 2. It doesn't even surprise me anymore when you show up out of nowhere, Argo. Not one bit.
もう
Oh, that's unfortunate. I tried so hard to sneak up on you two. So you were doing it on purpose then? Because you always had the best reactions. Anywho, you guys are split up now, yes? Well, how about I tell you about a nice little quest? It's a story quest that continues up to the next floor. Cubo and the team will surely give the same quest a try. You'll probably run into them on the way. As long as you keep me up on the date on everything you find, while you're out there. This one's on the house. What kind of quest is it? First, you gotta head straight north through the western mist entrance here, and you'll come across 2 elves fading. What you need to do is help one of them out. You know what? Get that dumb smile off your face, you dweeb. But I don't know. Maybe it's because you're all like that I can go on like this. You sure you want to have this talking right in front of me, little old me?
違うよ
It's not like that. So just how about them elves? Let's talk about them elves. Seems odd that 2 NPCs would be fading each other. We haven't seen anything like that up to this. If you want to talk schematics, they are more like monsters. Did Kubo tell you from this floor on? So they are monsters, but they are NPCs and they are enemies. This is going to be confusing. Races of elves, and they were both fading over this particular item. Players pick a side to support and help see the battle through to the end. It's the elf role companion quest. There are good elves and the bad elves fighting each other. Both races have their own legitimacies. It's not really about good and bad. They each just don't like each other. On the player perspective, they are both pretty much the same. Just pick whichever side you will like. That's all I have got to tell you, though. You'll find out the rest as you go. But just one word of caution: the elf fates are all event battles. No need to get in over your heads. Once you have made some progress, let me know. I'll be investigating around this area. An elf roll in the fog sounds scary, but it's like something out of the fairy tale. I guess if Argo suggested it, it shouldn't be too dangerous or anything. Let's go check it out. Quest clear. There you go. Let's see if he can buy someone. Step 1 is in the bag. Oh, we got Yui, Suna,